Hi everybody, this is your daily message from Flora for Friday, June 13th of 2017. Today I pulled a card from the New Vision Tarot deck, the Four of Pentacles. In this tarot deck you see the original tarot deck from behind. So you see the other side of the situation or the story. Here you see in the original image, you see a man sitting on a bench before this big city. On his hand is a big coin, and in his hands a big coin, and under his feet is a big coin. Because of this, he can't move, because if he would let his feet up, he might lose the coins under his feet. And when he moves too quickly, he can lose the coin on his head. So he's trying really balancing, try to preserve everything. And on the behind you can see that it's heavy, this big coin on his head giving a lot of pressure on his head. So he can't think freely because of all this material stuff. And then you see the color of the black dress, it symbolizes introversion. Black is also the color that absorbs all light, so it doesn't reflect. So it's a process within. And he's watching there, feeling like, oh, I need to preserve this. And in front of him is his ambition, this big mountain of green possibilities, this big mountain of things he wants to achieve, and freedom, and he knows it's a big road and it's a big mountain. But he's looking at it, but he doesn't move because he's like fixed. And when you look at it, it's like he is holding himself down by money issues or power issues or material things, being safe. And, if he just throw off, move and stop being sitting still, and get step up and leave the coins on the floor and let go of the coin on his head. He might think more freely, and he might be, climbing that mountain. He might not need all the the material stuff he has now. um, he might manage without them, and he might find other possibilities, because when you are going to climb the mountain and your ambition, you don't know richness, uh, where the richness is then, because you can find richness in other things, because you can buy a lot of things, but you also can create a lot of things. So today, be careful where you spend your energy. Is it your belongings pressing you and taking your energy? Maybe conserve energy and think a way to let go of certain pressure, because then you make room to maybe think freely, and maybe there's room from your heart, because in the original image, the man also holds this coin in his hand before his heart. So this whole thing is blocking his heart, pressuring his head, and let him not be able to move. And he is really, in this card, he really looks at what he wants, but he's still inactive. So maybe think about it. What is pressuring you? What is keeping you down? Is the material stuff giving what you need? And maybe you have already enough and you can add little changes. And that's the message for today. Keep it cool. Conserve your energy for the things you really get energy from. So you have resonance and you have more energy. You can achieve more, and not things that keep you down or people that keep you down. So if you feel like things holding you back, you might consider not giving too much energy to it. And maybe in a moment you're able to move. So I hope this helped you, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.